Let me now take you to the world of trademarks. What strikes your mind when I say Coca-Cola, the world's leading beverage brand? Of course, the very name. Anything else? I would say that the flowing style of the calligraphy of the logo that is written on bottles and cans of Coca-Cola. It is very special and it is something very distinctive. Now let me come to another example. Volkswagen's trademark has as its logo a V and a W placed inside a circle. Imagine the same logo in a motorbike. Your first thought would be, Volkswagen has a new range of two-wheelers. I was not aware of this. This is because the identity of certain goods and services are associated with their logos, and very often these logos are protected as trademarks. Hewlett-Packard delivers products. HSBC provides a service, and Domino's Pizza provides both goods and services. All three of them have the logos that follow a color scheme, a specific font, symbols that identify and distinguish their goods or services from those provided by others, and so on and so forth. Now, what does a trademark protect and why does it protect? Trademark protects names, letters, words, numerals, colors, shape, the packaging, or any combination of this. Nowadays, even a jingle associated with a brand or flavors and fragrances could act as trademarks. Even three-dimensional representations could be covered under trademarks. The most fundamental feature of a trademark is the distinctiveness of the protected logo, which could lie in the symbol or the words associated with that logo. How do you choose a trademark name? This is a question very often people have asked me. I would ask them to have a look at the following. Trademark names can be suggestive, they can be fanciful, they can sometimes be just a random choice. Take the case of PayPal. PayPal is an example of a suggestive trademark. The name indicates what the company is doing. Let me take the case of Banana IP, a very strange, fanciful name. It's an IP consulting company in Bangalore. Bananas have nothing to do with IP. It is just a fancy name that the company adopted. Let me give another example. Apple. It was a record label of the Beatles. It is also the trademark of Apple computers. These are cases of randomly chosen names existing as trademarks. They have nothing to do with the product that the companies have produced. I take you now to the different categories of trademarks which is mentioned in literature. One is called service marks. Now, service marks are marks associated with service providing firms like consulting firms. It could include tailoring establishments, it could include lawyer firms, and so on and so forth. Another category of trademarks is called certification marks. Certification mark is usually certification provided by organizations that set standards. Thus, when one wants to buy an energy efficient refrigerator, one has to look for the Energy Star logo placed on it. Another case is that of hallmarks. Hallmarks are official marks used in many countries as a guarantee of the purity or fineness of precious metal articles. These marks prove that the marked products fulfill the quality standards of the products. Finally, I come to domain names. Domain names are very common in the internet, but you should also remember that these are trademarks. Having covered the different categories of trademarks, let me now take a closer look at the rights of trademark holders. A trademark is an exclusive right to use the logo or the protected name. The owner of trademarks has a right to prohibit others from exploiting the trademark. She also has the rights to authorize others to use some or all the rights associated with the trademark. In fact, where a well-known trademark is a strong brand name, it does not even require registration to receive protection. Let me take the case of Samsung, which is a popular brand that produces home and electronic appliances. If a new company decides to use the Samsung trademark for selling footwear, it may be stopped from doing so. Trademark of any organization is very intricately linked to the goodwill of that organization. If an unauthorized party decides to use a trademark and its goodwill, they would actually want to exploit the reputation of the trademark concerned to get validation for their products or services which may not be deserving that validation. Let me now take you to reading trademark logos carefully. The TM and SM and R symbols that you see attached to a trademark of a company mean different things. TM indicates that the logo or name is not registered. If your trademark has an R which is encircled, it means that the mark is registered. Though it is not a legal requirement to use these symbols, it will be good to use them as it conveys that you have a legal backing for your symbol or logo. While trademarks help us in identifying the commercial source of goods, collective marks are utilized to identify the organization that the goods are affiliated to. For example, a weaver of a special handloom would carry the sign of her enterprise for sure, but also that of the handloom association to which she belongs. We will be touching on this while discussing geographical indications. Let me briefly introduce you to the concept of generics, which is very important when you are looking at trademark cases. It is likely that a trademark becomes more popular than the actual name of the product itself. And in certain cases like aspirin, the owner had to relinquish the trademark because it was generically used to describe the function that the product sought to accomplish. With this, we come to the end of this segment on trademarks.